So with the 2020 Steelers joining the 1978 squad as the only teams in franchise history to start 5-0, there's been a lot of yesteryear curtain mentions in Pittsburgh these days, but there's really no comparison to the old days because the current Steelers have a remarkable 24 sacks through 5 games, something none of the Hall of Fame-laden steel curtain defenses ever accomplished. Indeed, it's a team record, and something that might not have ever been possible had T.J. Watt and Bud Dupree not forged as great an ironclad friendship together when they are not converging on pockets all across the football landscape.
Bud Dupree gets to the QB.
Pocket collapses. He's down, and thanks to T.J. Watt with yet another sack. How about Bud Dupree flying in there again?
The first time I met Bud, I asked him to repeat himself because I couldn't understand him the first time. It's the Macon accent, yeah, it's a little tougher to understand.
So the first time I met TJ, TJ was kind of like, he wasn't really open up to us at all. He's always been a great guy, but we really got to, later in the years, we really brought out the real TJ in himself, saw the fun in him.
We're the best in the world, man. We're living the dream. Where else would you rather be?
Bud off the field is a guy that can relate to absolutely everybody. That's one of the coolest things that kind of gravitates you to Bud and want to hang out with him, trying to get guys together. One thing you might not know about Bud is that he can cook great steak.
Unlike Cam Hayward.
Cam Hayward, you can put that out there too.
I kiss my steak.
Bud Dupree ran right up his back. T.J. Watt knocked the ball loose.
T.J. is one of those guys he's a technician. Everything he does is precise. The way he does his moves, it takes me to that next level. That IQ in football has helped me out tremendously.
We don't really hold secrets from one another. So whether it's in the off season and I learn a new pass rush move and how to do it, but we're always trying to teach each other new things. The cool thing about Bud is he can do moves that I can't and I can do moves that he can't. If he does something cool in practice, I'm going to watch that tape a bunch of times, go out and practice and try and do it again, but there's just some things that I can't do because I'm not physically as gifted as this guy is.
And he sacked T.J. Watt.
Bud Dupree overpowered Kedrick Willis.
We do a handshake, we do a move, come across right here. I was watching the tape over and over from last week, and I'm just sitting there looking at the moves. I'm like, TJ does my celebration better than me.
Look out, he is sacked, and a good job by Bud Dupree to ride him down.
I practice it on my own. I'm jealous.
T.J. Watt crushed him. Bud Dupree tomahawked his right arm.
Being a 3-4 outside linebacker, there's so much tradition in this franchise. The guys that have come before us and have really showed us how being a Pittsburgh Steelers outside linebacker should play the game. We're just trying to continue that tradition and add our own little wrinkle to it.
Those guys are great people to look up to. We're just trying to follow the footsteps, and it's going to be a long time to come. TJ is super young, so he got a while.
You are too. He is too.
Well, he got a while.
Tannehill gives Henry around right hand to the end zone. Touchdown, Titans! He is the baddest man in the NFL.
It's a big week. You can never overlook an opponent, and especially when a guy runs for 200-plus yards the week before. We always pride ourselves on smashing the run and stopping the run early on in the football games and trying to make teams as one-dimensional as we possibly can. We feel like we're here to create the splash, which is short for big plays, and we know that we can feed off each other's energy, and we know that the whole team feeds off of our energy.
Derrick Henry gonna run hard, but we gotta stop them. They're one of the best teams in the league right now. It's a great test for us and a great opportunity for us to be on the big stage, to step up to the plate and to present to the world why we're one of the top defenses in the league.